Hello and welcome to Dubai Autodrome National Circuit, where I am driving the Lotus Evija. Okay, enough of that voice. So, I was asked recently about endless endurance races for the Lotus Evija, and I realized I don't like this car, and so that's why I haven't driven it very much. But you know what? That's not fair, because what makes this car hard to handle is also what makes it great. So this car, if you look at the specs, which I will bring up in a little bit here, a little bit later here, it's got really good specs. What throws you off in this car is the insane torque and acceleration. So, by the way, you have to do this. I'll get into this in a bit here. So you end up getting in trouble because it's just going so fast. Like the acceleration doesn't stop until you're basically hitting top speed, which you can pretty much hit top speed on the straightaway. So that's what makes this difficult, is that we just have to do a better job managing it, or I do. And yes, that is a jump, and we'll get into that. So I tried this a few times, not taking the first big cut, and I wasn't successful. So this time I'm taking the big cut. Let's bring up those specs and the full upgrade costs. So look at this, 2.2 for grip, 1.98 for acceleration. Like, that's insane. 383 top speed, and I'm basically going to hit 380, maybe 381. So this is one of those cars that you could hit top speed. Probably you might just get shy of top speed unassisted. So I'm going to take this cut and the second cut every single time until the Perpetual Point. And then some of you guys know, a lot of you guys know. If you don't know, to get to the Perpetual Point, you pass 42 cars. That's it. It has nothing to do with distance. If you don't pass 42 cars fast enough, you don't get there, which is what was happening to me as I would do this race, only taking this last cut there, and I would see the Perpetual Point, but I just couldn't get there. Okay, so that's 2 laps. You can see what I'm doing here. Let's warp ahead. And we're warping it to lap number 8. So I'm at 20 kilometers. That doesn't necessarily mean this will happen for you at 20 kilometers. If you don't drive fast enough, it never happens. So I'm really pushing the limits of this car. And this car, like that, it just suddenly snaps loose. Like, look at this. This is horrible. Horrible lap. So it feels fine, and then suddenly, oh my gosh, I shouldn't even be showing you guys this. I'm embarrassed. It feels great until suddenly it isn't. Suddenly you've snapped loose. But you're going to see it's possible with lots of mistakes. Oh my gosh. Obviously with mistakes, you can still, this is my worst lap, okay? The rest of the laps have been pretty seamless. 46 seconds on the clock. I mean, this ain't good, but it's fine. You're going to see Perpetual Points coming up right away here for me. I would have hit it sooner if not for all those mistakes. 350, 60, 70, just into the 380s there. So pretty crazy car. And so it isn't low on grip. It just feels like it's low on grip. It'll just snap loose. All electric cars have a bit of a heavy feel to them. Oh, there you go. Look at that. See that? All the cars are closely grouped now. I don't know how else to describe it other than they feel heavy. It's an interesting thing to say. It just feels like it's a little bit sluggish. And I love that they coded it that way, because electric cars are heavy. They got these massive batteries. So they are heavy. By the way, I'm going to do a crazy jump coming up. And you do have to watch for those ghost cars when they're disappearing, that you don't ram into them. Let's warp ahead some more. I'm going really far today, guys. Warping ahead some more. Lap 24, 70 kilometers. I'm taking this to 100 kilometers. And then I'll do a freeze frame right there so we can see accurate fame per minute, because that's what we want to know. What's the fame per minute? And then you know, if you hire the agent, you double it. You do that on bonus fame days. You add even more to that. Like on 100% bonus fame day with the agent hired, it's 4 times whatever the base earnings are. Oh, stepped out there. Okay, we're going to do a huge jump because this is a bit of a wasted lap. Let's just see. Can this car clear the entire road? Oh, look at that nice run. Freeze frame. Look at this thing. I'm like a couple of feet off the ground. Okay, one more little zoom. Look at that. Easily clear the whole road. Like Dukes of Hazzard, destroy your car. Now, that's going too fast, so you're a little out of control, but oh well. There you get an idea. Ooh, boy, you see what I mean? We don't want to hit that guy. And then we're going to warp ahead some more. And we're just going to wrap this one up so you can see how to do it. Take 2 cuts and then eliminate the first cut after you hit the Perpetual Point. Easy to keep it going, as you can see on my timer. I had no trouble at all to keep this going. We're going to freeze frame at 100, and then I'm going to turn around and end it right there, so we get accurate frame per minute numbers coming up in just a few seconds. So yeah, this is in the exclusive series, by the way. I didn't say that. I mean, that's kind of a given. All the good paying races are exclusive series. So there you go, at least for the newer races. And look at that, some good R earnings. Of course, I lose some of my clean race bonus because I was driving like an animal, but it's fun. Fun car, once you learn it, fun car. Just as fast backwards as it is forwards, which is hilarious. And 926 fame per minute. Hire the agent, double that to 1852. 100% bonus fame day, double that. So 3704 fame per minute, really good earnings. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye now.